Hello, in my last video I showed you how to unlock Kingsport Lighthouse. In this video we're going to build a settlement here. So here we go. First things first, as usual, I'm going to clean up the area. To do this, I will get out of my power armor. Since I'm here, I might as well show you my cool power armor. Yeah, Mark 6 X1 modded power armor. It's pretty cool. I think this is, I don't know about the mods I have on it, but this is the best power armor you can get in the game. So anyway, let's go through and we'll clean this place up. It'll give us enough resources to get started here. So, like I said before, I'm going to try to clean this place up. And since this is the first time I've come to this place, I'm going to try getting rid of the bodies the old-fashioned way. Dumping them into the ocean. It's almost like I'm running a business here, huh? And the reason I'm going to try this is because on my first playthrough, I didn't try cleaning the bodies up like that. And what I found was that they were always there. They would never go away. Even after I had people living here, my people, for some reason, are unable, the settlers, are unable to clean up the bodies. So they're living with all these corpses hanging around. So I'm going to try to get rid of them this time before the settlers come. And hopefully that will clean the place up. Something else cool about cleaning the place up, by scrapping all the junk sitting around, is that you can find all the bodies and make sure you've looted everything. So just in case you're new to the game and you're wondering why I'm going through all the trouble to do this, it's because all the stuff that I'm making disappear is going to end up as usable resources to build other stuff. I know the game vets will think I'm stupid for mentioning that. Like, who would be playing this game and not know that? Well, maybe someone new is watching. You never know. So, since I've already read what's on the computer, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Get rid of this whole desk. Now, I can use the TV later, so I'm just gonna leave that there. I can use the couch later, so I'm just gonna leave that there as well. All this stuff can go, though. And also, since I'm here, Could use these things later, but I don't like broken chairs. I'll just build new ones later for these people. Since I'm here, I'm gonna try to get rid of this guy's body. Like I said before, I don't think it's gonna work, but it doesn't hurt to try. Alright, we're almost done cleaning this place up. Oh. Guess I better pick this.
Nice.
If you're wondering why I'm getting rid of the beds, I don't like that particular kind of bed. So I'm going to get rid of it to appease my OCD. Get rid of some of this crap. Okay, so I think we're pretty much cleaned up now. Don't need the door. Yeah, we're pretty much cleaned up now. So now I'm going to go back to my workbench. You may have noticed at some point during that whole session of cleaning stuff up, I found a safe and I just decommissioned it into steel. And so I'm going to check what was in it by looking in my workshop. That's something else that you can do. So I'm always looking for weapons, armor, ammo, that kind of thing. And it seems to me like there wasn't anything really worthwhile in it. Yeah, just a pipe pistol. Oh boy. All right. I'll take the pipe pistol though, and I'll take the vodka and the whiskey because I can sell all that junk later on. All right, so now that we have that all figured out, I'm going to decide how to build my base here. And I think it might be worthwhile to use the existing structure of the house to build something up around. Or I suppose I could build something up around the lighthouse. In my original playthrough, I built this place up down here and up here. And I don't think that's really necessary because there's nothing down here really that's worth saving. And I just noticed that I have some boxes down here that I didn't get. So I'm gonna get those out of there. They should have hidden something in these boxes. Huh. Can't get to that one? Is this real? Yeah, can't get to those. That's weird. It seems like you'd be able to. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to start building now. I'm going to use essentially the same type of base that I normally make, which is one where I have a lower level that has all of my defenses, and then my upper level houses all the people. So I think we'll first build. Let's first build a little. Oh, here we go. First I'm going to build a generator and a recruitment tower so I can get more people here. Or so I can get any people here, really. I don't have anybody here yet. There we go. So it's turned on. Settlers should start showing up before too long. We need to have a settler because what I do is the very first settler who shows up, this is another gaming tip for you, I set up a trade route. So alright, so what I like to do when I'm building my settlements is try to get a staircase like this as square as possible to the existing structure. That way my pieces will fit. You'll see what I mean. Of course, I'll speed this up so you don't have to sit here and watch me build the whole thing. Yeah, this should work. I know there are all kinds of tricks and other things that you can do to build in different ways, different from what I'm showing you here. This is just how I do it. I don't think there's I don't really think there's a better way, or some people have taken the whole building thing to a totally different level, and I've been pretty impressed with some of the stuff I've seen people build. But to me, what this comes down to is that this isn't really, you know, just a building game. Building is a very small, I think, part of this. I know people like to do it, and you know, I'm not criticizing or anything like that, but I just think it's just to build enough to defend the base, I think is sufficient. I don't see any reason why you have to be all fancy and, you know, use tricks and spend tons of time building the most amazing, perfect base. I just don't see what benefit that has. I'd rather spend time playing the game, you know? All I like to do is just make sure that I'm not going to fall through the floor or something and hurt myself below. Okay, so this is probably... I may get rid of these little wooden pieces later. Alright. This should be enough to defend the base. I know from my first playthrough that you only get approached from this side and this side when you're being attacked. So I'll go upstairs and start building my living quarters. Oh boy, I need to go even higher than this, apparently. Alright, well, we'll go higher. I'm just thinking because I don't want to have the roof interfering with how I'm building this. Again, I know that there are exploits you can use to get around that, but I'm not interested in making, you know, crazy, amazing bases. I just want a nice place for my settlers to sleep. You know, keep them out of the rain. So if you've been watching my videos, you know that I like to build prefab shacks on top of these giant platforms in the air. Cuts down on a lot of the fussing with doing all these custom made ones. And I know exactly what will fit in each one. So the only trick I have is to make sure it's straight. Yeah, this is pretty straight. I can go over just a little bit. The reason I line it up this way is so that I can put a legitimate railing here, so I'm not falling off all the time in case I go up here. I don't really care if the settlers fall off, that's their problem. But I just don't want to fall off, right? I like to use these longer fences. I just had an idea. Maybe I'll build a staircase up there. Just in case I decide to do that, I'm going to leave one little slot open there. Alright. the basics of my base are now built. I'm going to go over here and... Remember I told you I didn't like those other beds that look like the one I'm holding right now? Or like this? These are the beds I like because they're smaller. They still fit your people comfortably, but it's smaller, so you can fit more of them in places. And my standard build on these large shacks is to just put beds all in the bottom. Frankly, I am not really worried about whether the settlers are happier than about 70 or 80, because it doesn't make any difference in the game at all. Settler happiness is just a waste, really. And then I put 2 here. Okay, plenty of room to grow. Oops. Plenty of room to grow now. 10 beds should be enough to get things started, right? And look, it appears as though I have a person here somewhere. Let's go find him. So I want to set up my trade route right away. That way I can continue building. There they are. So the first thing I'm going to do is talk to her, give her some good weapons and stuff.
I just wanted you to know that I'm ready to do, so let me know if you have anything you need me to do.
Yeah, let me show you.
Sure.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Of course.
So we're going to get rid of this garbage. Pipe pistols and so forth are almost totally worthless. And you know, I don't think it really matters because I've never seen one of my settlers get killed anyway. This is just one of my OCD things. So I am going to give her this combat shotgun. Okay? I know there's people out there going, why in the world are you wasting time giving that to her? Again, it's my own OCD. I like to give my people good weapons. Not so worried about this, but since I have some, I'm going to give it to her. Going to give her some cage armor. And then equip these things. Take away the hooded rags. There. Now, I will set her up as a trader. Right bumper. Going to send her to... I send everybody to Sanctuary Hills. There we go. Now I have access to all my resources in Sanctuary Hills. I can get some more of this stuff built real quick. So anyway, that should do it for now. I don't need to bore you with showing you building this entire place. This is my general start though. I build these platforms and I guess I'm under attack right now. And what I like to do, let's see who's attacking me before I finish. A legendary bloodbug. Alright, well, we can take him out before we quit here. You get a little bonus fighting there. Oh, I see. He's attacking my provisioner. That's why the machine gun started doing it. Oh, now I got its attention, so it's going to come after me. This is good, though. My machine gun will help me kill it. I love how it hides behind the building down there. I'm going to go after this thing because it's a legendary. it wasn't legendary, I don't think I'd bother, but I want to get whatever it has. Alright. See what he has. A crippling 10mm pistol. 50% more damage. Okay, well, better than nothing. Oh, what do you know? It's a caravan.
You have some sort of medical problem here, or are you just yanking my chain?
Okay, as I was saying, don't need to keep going here.
Could use some supplies.
I'm going to sign out.
You got the
And
caps, I
listen,
got the goods.
if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. I have fun making these videos for you. I hope you enjoy them. If you find them useful or entertaining in any way, please consider subscribing. And hey, thanks for watching. Make it a great day.